All that shit.
All that shit.
All that shit.
Fucking welcome to another Monday.
Another
fucking. He's here and he's ready. Fuck, good. Whew.
Glad Pat's here.
Yeah, glad Pat's here too, as always. My name is Aaron.
He's our unofficial third member.
Yeah, unofficial. My name is Aaron. I'm a self-proclaimed musicist, and as always with me is my heterosexual life mate,
Big Daddy Cool.
Big Daddy
Here for your pleasure.
Yeah. How's your week been?
All right, same old shit. Snow sucked.
Snow sucks.
Snow sucked. Yeah, digging that fucking shit out.
Yeah. Wasn't it anything good?
No, just the same old shit.
Same old shit. Yeah.
I haven't really listened to anything new lately.
No, me neither. And I haven't really been going out and looking for anything new.
I usually just wait till something pops up on like Spotify or Spotify or Facebook that says, "Look at this band." And
yeah.
then you think, "Oh, what's that about?" Then
yeah, no, I've checked out a couple of those.
I haven't done any of that.
You send some to me when they come around.
I do. When I'm on
the
ball.
Right now. My big thing right now, and this is I'm gonna go off on this one, is shoveling snow sucks more than it fucking falling. It does. My big rant right now is how fucking Friday went down.
Well, Friday sucked.
Last Friday when tickets for Guns N' Roses, Depeche Mode, and Pink all go on sale.
Same time?
All at the same time.
Yeah.
Not a big deal. That's the only one that I would actually remotely be interested in of those three would have been Guns N' Roses. And then you start looking at the fucking ticket prices.
I know, $80 for the fucking touch the roof fucking ceiling.
Way at the back.
Yeah, I touched the fucking roof
ceiling. Fucking place, which holds, for those of you that don't know and are watching at home, holds 50,000 people. It's a big fucking stadium. And then as you get closer and closer, they're going up in price, and
they're ridiculous.
Ridiculous fucking prices.
I heard it was like $400 for like a 4 tickets.
It was upper bowl. About 2 sections back from the stage.
Yeah.
A place that I kind of look. Yeah, it is a ripoff. I was looking there, and it was $200 a ticket.
Yeah, no.
After everything is said and done, and that's not including getting to the show, paying for parking. It's during the week. It's on a Monday here in Vancouver, and you get down onto the floor, you're looking at like back of the fucking floor tickets, like $400 up until like way at the front. I saw somebody post on the face page, like down up front for Pink.
Yeah.
Not a fan, but $1,200 from Ticketmaster. Not even a fucking resale. Fucking $1,200 fucking bucks.
You know what I'd rather do? I'd rather go see the Electro Jets for 10.
You can go see the fucking Electro Jets March 25th, Wolf Bar.
Maple Ridge.
Maple Ridge. We're opening up for Heathen Sins, and then the show's being finished off by Fast Times.
An 80s cover band.
An 80s
rock band or whatever tribute band.
Yeah, they were supposed to play last weekend. Everything got canceled on the weekend. A lot of things are being closed tonight as well. But yeah, $10. And you know what? I'm going out there, and I've said it already a couple times. We're gonna fucking steal the show.
Yeah, probably.
I'm guaranteeing it.
Now that's confidence. If he guarantees it,
I'm guaranteeing it.
You be at that show.
Yeah, come to the show. But yeah, like exactly. And you know what? How I ended up thinking about it, and I went off on this fucking rant, and it's probably not going to come off the same way because you hadn't been there when I did it. When I see these ticket prices for a band like Guns N' Roses, Depeche Mode, Pink, who all were from maybe not Pink,
the 80s.
The 80s, when album sales were a fucking thing, they made money off of album sales back then.
That's right.
When an album would, and from guys like us and others that have done it, when you do an album, you do a CD. We actually come from days of tapes.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
When you would do demos and things like that for cassettes and things like that, you saw how much money it cost. Mm-hmm. And then you put into the mass production of a Guns N' Roses when they would bring out the fucking Use Your Illusion, and they brought out the 2 fucking CDs simultaneously, and it was like all this shit. It would probably cost them 25 cents to fucking burn each CD. Said and done, with that stupid case, the fucking shit inside, it was probably about $1.
Right.
They were selling them for 20.
$20.
They're fucking making bank, like hand over fist. And you know what? And so now I'm thinking that fucking, what is it, 35 years later or something like that, that they're going out on tour. It's not even fucking Guns N' Roses. No, it's fucking Axl, Duff, and Slash, and a couple background singers, fucking a piano player, a fucking hired gun fucking drummer. It's not even fucking Steven Adler and or fucking Matt Sorum.
Nope.
Izzy Stradlin's not there. Nope. Fucking Gilby Clarke,
who took over for Izzy.
It's not there. And so you're gonna have to watch it on some big fucking screens. There's probably gonna be some fucking shit blowing up, and all for the fucking, for some sort of nostalgia fucking thing. And they're asking all this fucking exorbitant amount of money, and all I'm thinking about is, why am I going to pay this fucking money? I feel like I'm a fucking ex-husband to these fucking people, and I'm giving them a fucking alimony check so they can fucking maintain their fucking lifestyle.
Well, my brother went and saw after the Guns N' Roses when it came last time. Trevor went and saw him.
It wasn't too long ago.
Wasn't too long. It was a few years ago, I believe. Wasn't too long ago.
I think
he said
18 or 19, somewhere around there.
Okay, but he said Duff was awesome to watch play. But he said Slash wouldn't stop running around the whole fucking show. But he's on stage. Even when people stop, and stop, so he's still running around. He's still running around on the fucking stage. But he said Axl sucked.
He's not the same Axl.
Why not? Because honestly, it's not his fault. People get old.
We age,
People get old. And
not everybody's gonna stay as awesome as we have.
Of course not. And I
don't feel for them.
I don't. That's just the common people way to live, and that's what they have to live. That's what they have to do. But what I'm saying is I forget now because you just fucking confused me with all this awesomeness of how awesome we were, and I was ready to go off on it. But yeah, I think everybody out there that's going to be watching this on Wednesday knows that pretty much too well. Or why would they not be watching it?
Exactly. I'm still a little torn. Now, I have a job. I can afford to do this, but at the same time, I don't want to support it.
No. I don't want to. No.
I'm looking at the fact that there's punk shows that are happening at like the Wolf Bar. They're trying to do like shows every weekend now. There's shit. The Rickshaws fucking booked every fucking weekend. There was supposed to be a big metal show or black metal show there on Saturday. The headliner couldn't get out of California because of the snow that's hitting out there, so they ended up couldn't make it. They couldn't make it. It was Rotting Christ. Mm-hmm. They couldn't make it, but it was still, I think it was like 25, 30 something bucks for that show.
Well, look at Wednesday when you came. To get the full fucking meet and greet package, it was $100.
Yeah, no, you and I thought about it,
Yeah.
and we're like, and then we ended up not, and then we
No,
were gonna go with.
Actually, it was me that pulled the plug on that because I got home and I got smoking a joint, and then my cheapness came out, and I thought, but next time he does come, I'm getting the meet and greet package.
I've seen the meet and greets for Exodus.
Yeah.
And
or the VIP package is what they call it.
Yeah,
the VIP package.
Yeah, because there were some VIP packages for Guns N' Roses that I came across, and I was like, I'm curious. And
how
like,
much?
Fuck, it was like in the thousands, and you don't even the one that I saw that I looked into, you don't even get to meet the band. You get to talk to a fucking roadie.
Really?
Yeah, I saw this one, and they're like, "What's it like to put on a fucking stage show of this thing?" I'm like, who the fuck cares?
It's their fucking job. I want to know how the watch is made. Just tell me the fucking time.
Exactly. That's exactly it. I'm like, what the fuck is this? It was at the Hollywood Theater for Rotting Christ canceled because they couldn't. Yeah. They couldn't. They got, from what I read, Pat, is that they got stuck trying to get out of California. As they had to cancel the Friday show in Portland, and which meant that they had to cancel the Saturday show in Vancouver. And it sucks. And they're trying to work it back out, but you know, this is a band from Europe that are playing in North America for the first time, like. Ever
so they're probably their fucking tour manager probably isn't the greatest.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, $35.
Exactly.
You know, we've said it on the show before.
Go see a local fucking show.
Go see, because you know what? The world's okay. Eddie's dead. You know, where's the world's greatest guitar player now? You know where he is? He's probably in some fucking basement.
He's in somebody's basement, or he's in someone's jam night.
Yeah. A guy that I came across as I thought was a really good fucking guitar player was Dave Padden. He went from being the singer of Annihilator to being the singer guitar player for Annihilator. He did, and he was playing all that fucking crazy ass Jeff Waters shit and fucking singing it.
Crazy ass Jeff Waters, fucking classical.
Yeah, like he's just like, how many notes can I fucking do in an hour?
The bumblebee, the angry bumblebee.
Yeah, like that kind of shit. And so they're doing all like, and he's playing it, and then all of a sudden he was their singer for 11 years, and then he disappeared one day, and now he's playing at the fucking house band at the Roxy. And I'm just like, that's where you're gonna find that guy.
That's right. That's where you'll find everybody.
He's a damn good guitar player. Is he the world's best? I don't know. I haven't seen all of them.
Actually, they say fucking Nita Strauss is one of the best ones.
I would say she is. She's up there. I could say, I would almost say really close to that because of the fact that not only has she been a hired gun.
Well, she is a hired gun.
But we also listened to her solo stuff that she did with
Alyssa.
Yeah, Alyssa Gil White from
Arch Enemy, wasn't it?
Yeah, we wrote it. We did that show here somewhere.
That was good. I still listen to
Alyssa White Blues from Arch Enemy, yeah. Yeah, that's a damn good fucking song.
I still listen
and it shows that not only can she be the hired gun, but she can write her do some shit. And it was good.
Speaking of solo album, I'm still waiting for McMars' solo album to come.
That's like one of those things. That's like fucking
Chinese Democracy.
It's like Chinese Democracy. It's like the Chuck Billy from Testament fucking one. That's like, oh, there's a pandemic going on. We ain't going anywhere. You know what? I'm gonna finish my fucking solo record. Yeah,
I've got nothing better to do.
And yet, anytime I came across one time during this pandemic of Chuck Billy at fucking, and this is the funny part, he was at Gary Holt's place.
Yeah.
Gary Holt from Exodus has got a goat farm.
Nice.
And they're there, and all of a sudden I'm like, Gary Holt is fucking live. So I'm like, I'm gonna check this out. So I go and I sign in, and there's Gary Holt fucking live on this fucking farm in like late 2020, maybe early 2021. He's on a goat farm with evil satanic goats everywhere, smoking a joint with fucking Chuck Billy. I'm like, yep, you're really working hard there. Yeah, there's another one. There's not really all familiar. I know of the Goalers. That's about where I never really listened to them. Yeah, there's lots of guys out there that are fucking wicked guitar players. Mick Mars is maybe not now, but
he was.
He was.
Well, for his time. And good at what he does.
And he was very good at what he does. I listened to some of those early Motley Crue albums later, and I'm like, fuck, this guy was a lot better than what Motley Crue was.
That's why I'm waiting for a solo, because he said the solo album's not going to be very Crue-like. It's going to be heavy.
I think a lot of people get caught up in these things of what their formula is, because even Moneybag Gene Simmons, he's got a heavy side to him.
Does he?
I think he does. Like when you listen to things like what's that one? War Machine.
Yeah.
That's fucking heavy. I Love It Loud. There's a hint of that it could be heavier than what it actually is. Same as War Machine.
That whole album, they had to go a bit heavier because they had to regain their fucking strength from the edge. They had to get their footing back from the elder, so they had to be pretty heavy. And also, too, Vinnie Vincent wrote that.
Yeah, the ones that he wrote with Vinnie Vincent. I'm thinking of Paralyzed off of Unholy. Which are Gene Simmons songs.
Also written by Vinny, though.
Burn, Bitch, Burn.
Yeah.
Like, there's some, like, that guy, Gene, if it wasn't for the fact that he's, like, trying to ride that Kiss money train, he had some.
I think he'll ride on any train as long as it's got the dollar sign.
Oh, yeah.
He's not fucking, fuck no. If it's got money, he's there.
I think that Family Jewels was a little bit more true to life than it was scripted television.
I think so as well, too.
I think there was like ones that I would watch it and I'm seeing him do things when there was like this episode where he's like, I'm going to get more involved in the shit that I'm actually doing. And where he pulled out semen from a bull and he was impregnating fucking cows.
I remember.
And he's like, I just made $100,000 myself. It was like, because he's like, how much are these cows going to sell for? And they're like, oh, this. And they're like, I just made $100,000 doing it myself. I didn't even have to pay you to do it. And I was just like, holy fuck.
And there's that one time Shannon got all pissed off because he wasn't getting married and all the fucking. And she started getting mad about his garbage bag with pictures and stuff. And
yeah. Fuck that guy.
But also, too, everybody thought Gene was supposed to be a little heavier. That's why when the solo albums came on, it was such a disappointment because it was more along the lines of Beatles sounding stuff than it was more of the Gene Simmons image. It was the music.
I put his third.
I put his third as well.
It would probably go Ace, Paul, Gene,
Peter,
and that other guy.
Then the other guy that nobody wants to be.
Yeah. Whereas I think Peter, his could have been a little bit better, but I think it was more based on the fact that they were trying to ride that fucking Beth wave.
Well, they were, but also too
with what he was doing.
When I was on fucking COVID there, I was listening to that Paul. Fucking Peter, he can't write shit. But Paul doesn't like anybody.
He doesn't.
He doesn't like fucking anybody. But according to him, fucking Peter can't write shit. He said no sense of rhythm, no sense of tunes or anything. He said he just cannot write.
Oh fuck.
But then he's the fucking drummer. How can you not?
Yeah, like.
And then there's that fucking thing. I forget where I heard it, but it was the last when Peter found out that Ace was getting more money than him. He fucking started fucking sabotaging the band, and he fucking started playing fast and playing slow. And then Paul Stanley was down there doing his fucking Paul stuff on stage. Everybody thought they were cheering for him. Peter Criss was kicking his drums off the drum riser.
Did you see the one that somebody sent the show about Vince got caught lip syncing again?
No. Vince Neil?
Yeah, Vince Neil got caught lip syncing.
I didn't think, no, in Vince's defense, I never thought he ever, he sucked. I never thought he lip sync anything.
I can think that it's probably the exact same thing of when we saw Kiss in
Backing tracks?
I think it was backing tracks on top of his vocals, and
backing tracks probably for like the higher notes, because again, those like, let's take Vince Neil and we'll take Paul Stanley and every other one, not Sebastian Bach because he can still fucking sing, but on those other ones that sang with the high voices, and now that they're old, they're fucking you can't.
No, and we've said that before on the show too. Where I remember watching about guys taking voice lessons and stuff like that. So if you want a deeper voice, you practice higher notes.
Yeah,
because it does something about stretching vocal cords and then vice versa. So as you do the higher ends, your voice is going to go this way, and then it doesn't really. And then at the same time, then you also turn 70.
That's right. You turn 70. Or you're Vince, and it doesn't matter because you can't sing it really at all.
Yeah, and then you couldn't sing it.
But I'll give him this though. He's not. He wasn't using. He'll go out and suck, but he won't use backing tracks.
You got to give something to that.
There's got to be a positive in it somewhere.
There's got to be, at least he's out there doing it without the fucking
backing tracks.
Exactly. Yeah, because so many people are. It's getting. We're in the age of everybody's got a fucking camera now, and so like I said, so I'm looking at tickets for Guns N' Roses that are on side of the stage, where you get the view of shit that's gonna go somewhere.
Yeah.
Lemmy never used backing tracks because Lemmy's the fucking god.
Yeah.
You gotta remember, on the day that Lemmy died, there was a fucking earthquake.
Well, there was never any fucking question of that, so that's why that was never even brought up. It's Lemmy.
Yeah. You gotta think of guys like Lemmy.
But then again, Lemmy never sung high.
No, he didn't.
So his voice, and if he gets older, his voice is gonna get a little more gravelly. So it's gonna just add to it.
Yeah.
Whereas if you sing the high note, you're a high singer back in the day. All your voice is gonna do is just go lower as you get older.
And you gotta remember, when he wasn't on stage, he had a fucking whiskey and coke in one hand and a cigarette in the other.
Damn straight.
And fucking lines of cocaine everywhere. That will always be one of my favorite Lemmy stories that I saw at his funeral was Dave Grohl, and he brought his wife backstage to meet Lemmy after a show, and as much as Lemmy lived the Lemmy lifestyle, he was also this gentleman that a lot of people didn't get, some people got to see. So Dave knocks on the door, and he's got his wife by his side. Lemmy opens up the door, and there he is, in a house coat, fucking like 3 hookers, and fucking lines of cocaine and beer, fucking whiskey, everything all over the place. And he's like, holy fuck. So here's Dave and his wife, fucking shuts the door. You hear, it's like a fucking television show, cartoon. All this noise goes on. Fucking opens up the door. He's fucking dressed. Hookers are gone. Cocaine's gone. Whiskey's gone. Everything's gone. Where did it all go? Nobody knows.
But it's gone.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's a good story. I remember seeing that story.
That's funny.
It just goes to show you what kind of, he had his lifestyle, but he didn't drag other people into his
That's
shit.
right, and then didn't flaunt it.
Yeah, and then he didn't flaunt it. So $35 for this Rotting Christ show. I saw an interview with Lemmy saying the exact same thing. I'm only charging people 30. Like they're like, why are you only charging people $35? He goes, I've made my money. I don't need to do that. I don't need to go out and fuck my fans over.
Yeah, but you see, you got Axl Rose. I think is kind of hurt. I'm sure Slash wouldn't mind a little more. Duff probably as well. But Axl Rose, I think.
I think I'm gonna call this. You called Ozzy on the Death Watch.
Yeah, he's good.
I'm gonna call Guns N' Roses the next one to sell their fucking library.
You think so? You think they're gonna?
I think they will. I think it will come up.
I think why do you think people are interested in it?
I think there is some music company somewhere that's
and that's fine. But and they might do that. But then you're gonna get to the logistics of it now. Who's Guns N' Roses? Duff and Slash sold their shit to Axl.
Yeah, it is Axl.
So right? Axl will be getting all the fucking money.
Yeah, he'll get it all.
And if he feels like it, he'll give.
You got to think of like
the hired hands.
I would have to look it up. But what's his name sold his? Bruce Springsteen sold his. I think he sold it for $500 million.
Something like I know someone did.
I think Justin Bieber sold his.
He did, yes.
There's a couple others that have sold theirs too because of after
Billy Joel.
Billy Joel did, but the first one was Bruce Springsteen, and so he sells his. And people are like, you know what? It's
But I mean, but also too, look at these people. No, Justin Bieber aside. Look at Billy Joel. Look at Bruce Springsteen. They're old, man.
Bruce Springsteen's coming to Vancouver too. I haven't even looked up what his ticket prices are.
I heard on Rock 101. I heard them bitching about the fucking prices about Bruce Springsteen.
Really,
like $5,000 tickets and shit like that.
Really, I haven't looked that one up. Not that I would go, but the dude holds the record for holding the longest fucking show.
Oh, the Ticketmaster app on here.
Yeah, I got it here too.
Yeah?
Yeah. Bruce Springsteen. Rogers Arena. Tickets available. And so I agree. Yeah. Section 302.
Yep.
Which is
show the people.
Holy fuck.
Show the people.
302. Here it is. Behind the fucking stage.
Show the people. Show the people.
So there it is.
302.
302. I don't know if you can see it. Whatever.
Anyway.
Section 302 is going to be behind the stage. $350 to not even fucking see the show.
You see people walking on the stage. And the roadies.
Yeah, you get to see that fucking roadie.
Well, let's go back to it now. What's that? Yeah.
General admission down in the front, $1,000. Floor seat. Oh, it's a verified resale. It's $1,000 fucking bucks. $943.
Wow.
Like for what? He doesn't even know any of the songs. You know what you're paying for?
The record company.
The record company that fucking bought his fucking songs.
But also
because he's got to pay the fucking royalties to someone else now.
There might be a clause about paying royalties.
There might be.
I mean, he might not have to go. Like, I mean, Molly Crew sold their shit. Let's say Kiss sold their shit, then because we know they're going to go for another 10 years. Even though this is the last one, they're still going to be going. But if they sold their fucking catalog, then they went out and played Deuce. They're not going to be paying royalties for another catalog. There's going to be a clause in there that says they can
You're
play
right.
it.
You're right.
Because also too, when he goes out and plays. Who are we talking about
Bruce
here?
Springsteen.
Bruce Springsteen. When he goes out and plays Born in the USA, that there is also now it's promoting the albums for the record company for people to go out and buy it, download it, do whatever. And Buddy Bear there is going to be making money off the merch.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he'll make his money off of the fucking $60 T-shirt and $100 fucking long sleeve and the $120 fucking hoodie.
Well, judging by those prices, I think it might be a little more on that.
I don't know. I was just spitting out fucking numbers.
Because I know Alice Cooper.
I didn't go to that show yet, so
Alice Cooper had it. His prices were pretty decent.
His prices were decent, and I was happy. So I think I paid $40.
Yeah, it was.
But the tickets were fucking decently priced.
And the ticket, well, it was number one. It was in Abbotsford.
It was in Abbotsford.
It was half a show. It was half, or not half a show. It was half. The full show was half the stadium.
Or half the stadium. So Abbotsford holds, I think, 7,500.
Okay,
So let's say it's
3,250.
Let's say it's 3,000. It looked pretty full.
Yeah, oh yeah, it was pretty full.
Oh fuck, that was an awesome show. That was the one with the fucking crazy fucking redhead in front of us.
Yeah,
he was trying to set up the fucking show.
Party. I know, we're trying to set party up with it.
I kept fucking using the fucking one from How I Met Your Mother. Say, have you met Tom?
But yeah, I remember that, and she was was shitting too bad.
Oh fuck yeah, but
Barney could have done it.
Oh fuck, he didn't pull the fucking trigger. He fucking dropped the ball.
He could have. Although someone would have had to go with him because that her friend was with her. She was kind of dragging it down. So
and you were with some
Jenna.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you had
Jenna came to that.
But I mean, we're out of the picture.
Oh, we're out of the picture. Oh, we could have gone and been wingmen, but we could have all went as a fucking group and fucking distracted while he goes off and gets his little.
Been like fucking rodeo clowns.
Been rodeo. We could have been the rodeo clowns. We could have been the rodeo clowns for the bull.
Yeah,
that's right.
It's not wingman anymore. It's rodeo clowns.
It's rodeo clowns. When you're single, you're wingman. When you're not, you're just a rodeo clown.
That's right.
You hear it here first.
When you're single, you're a fucking wingman that's taking one for the team.
That's right.
When you're fucking not,
you're a rodeo clown. And it doesn't matter if anybody's with you. You're all rodeo clowns. There can't be one rodeo clown. The whole group is rodeo clowns.
The whole group is.
While the one guy, you got the one rodeo star. The rest.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
The rest of us are going to be knocking defense.
Yeah. But like I said, this is another thing though. Bruce Springsteen, still another nostalgia act.
Yeah, of course he is.
You're gonna want it. People are going there to see the fucking songs from fucking 1980 something when he was more relevant than he is now.
Yeah.
Honestly, I can't think of the last time the guy was fucking relevant.
Oh, I remember he was Born in the USA. That was really it.
And that was
80 something, wasn't it? 82?
I'm gonna say a little bit later than that. I'm gonna say 84. Because I think I can remember where I was sitting when I fucking heard it for the first time.
Hey Siri, when was Born in the USA released? 84.
Fuck, I called it.
You did.
That's why I'm a self-proclaimed musicist. I can born in East LA. This is a true story. You were there. You remember the beginning of Born in East LA?
I believe so.
It's the redhead in the green dress.
Oh yeah.
And everybody's fucking like watching her. Do you remember when Kiss got back in makeup?
Yeah.
The exact same thing happened. There was those two fucking chicks walking. This is why I remember it, because it reminded me of Born in East LA. There was two chicks in fucking dresses, almost the exact same, fucking tighter than fucking tight.
Where was this?
At downtown Vancouver.
Okay, it was at the show.
At the show.
Okay.
And they ended up being down front.
Yeah.
And they kept getting on the fucking big screen too.
Oh, they got backstage too.
And they got backstage, yeah, everything like that. Everybody saw them go backstage because it was on the big screen and everything like that. And I was just like,
I vaguely remember this.
And the only reason why I remember it is because I was laughing so fucking hard because it reminded me of fucking Cheech Marin Born in East LA. And I'm like, this is like crazy. This is fucking stupid fucking shit.
Fucking gold.
It was. Fucking life imitating art. I'm just like, what the actual fuck? What else? I was reading other shit too. I was reading one about. I actually read about how somebody said if there was a fictional Big Five. I don't even know why this is even coming up because of the fact that the Big Four happened so fucking long ago. It's
and then it's just like the Dave Mustaine and Metallica thing.
I know, why is that even coming back up?
Because nobody cares. Because everybody's got nothing better to do.
I swear it has to do with that fucking Stranger Things, where Metallica became more relevant than they have been in years.
Yeah.
In the mainstream. Yeah, they've been bringing out albums and things like that, but not. They haven't hit that Enter Sandman.
Yeah.
That they hit back in like '92, or I think it was, compared to 1991. 91. They have, they haven't hit that high. Like they hit it, it was like boom, and then it kind of slowly just went down from there to. I'm not saying it went downhill. They still fucking did their thing. That's another fucking show that you shouldn't go fucking see.
What?
The fucking Metallica fucking weekend bullshit.
Yeah, I know.
Like
Pantera's not on that anymore. They stopped.
Phil Anselmo said some stupid shit.
Yeah, I get that.
He said some racist fucking. He said some. There it is.
There it is. Garbage.
Yeah, that was for halfway through the show.
Garbage break.
Yep. So, yeah, Phil Anselmo said some stupid shit, and they've already been kicked off of fucking.
Oh, they've been kicked off?
They've been kicked off of some festival dates.
Mm-hmm.
And things like that. And I've been hearing about it and never really looked into it. Nobody pays me to do this shit, so sometimes I'm like, whatever.
Exactly.
If I got paid to do this, yeah, I'd probably put some more effort into doing the research on what he said.
I wouldn't. We'd lose our charm. Except we'd be getting paid.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
I don't know. I
just do the same.
I think we'd still be the fucking. I'm gonna fucking call a fucking whatever that. Where was I going with this?
I don't know. I have no idea.
But I'm here and you're riding my coattails.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah.
You said it first before I said it.
I'm just here for the bucks. Oh no, all the coattails.
And sometimes I like to just fucking do things to fucking set you off.
Yeah, sometimes.
When I fucking go off on my fucking rants of fucking don't go fucking see Guns N' Roses because I'm just an ex-husband playing fucking alimony. I went off on that fucking rant on Friday when the ticket sales went on. I was like, what the fuck is this shit?
I know.
I was like, this is just fucking pure 100% bullshit.
Yeah, and fucking, and I don't know, man. I don't know anybody that would $1,000 for a ticket for the front row. Why?
For what? What are you gonna get out of that?
You're not gonna get actual sweat dripping on you if that's what you're going for. You're gonna see the same.
Okay, put it this way: you got Axel's fucking sweat on you.
Yeah.
Then what are you gonna do with it? Are you gonna fucking go home and clone him? Are you gonna go home and clone a fucking fat loser?
No more Axl Roses. No, the world can't handle any more Axls. Just because we can doesn't mean we should.
That's right. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, seriously.
I don't know, man. I don't get it.
If you want to see fucking Welcome to the Jungle, go to a fucking bar. Go see a fucking cover band do it.
Yeah.
Because you know what? At least go see a good cover band.
Yeah, good one. Because they're lush.
I don't know what Fast Times is like. Maybe they're fucking good.
Maybe they are.
I don't know.
We'll find out.
I'll find out.
Oh, I'm going. We'll find out.
That's if I stick around.
True that. I ain't staying there by myself.
Yeah, no, everybody should come.
Yes, everybody come to the Electric Jets.
Come March 25th.
March 25th, Wolf Pub.
Wolf Bar, Maple Ridge. It's going to be a damn good show.
It's fun. We were talking the other day. We love playing. It's a fun place to play.
It is a fun place to play.
Yeah, I fucking
It's got a good stage. They got better sound. I don't know, because last time I went there, I saw La Chinga and a punk band called Super Distortion. They're to be desired. The songs are good. 10 minutes is a little long.
10 minutes long?
Yeah, there was one that's like 10 minutes long.
Oh, yeah.
Some of them really good, and then there's like a couple that are like, there was like 2 that were like 10 minutes long.
Holy Iron Maiden, Batman.
Yeah, and so, but when La Chinga played, the problem, they weren't even mic'd. Like, the amps weren't mic'd, and they were just fucking loud. And then the PA couldn't do the vocals enough. And I was just like...
The vocals were too quiet.
No, but when they tried to turn them up, then they got distorted.
Yeah.
And so... that would be a good show. I would open for Dayglow and Hope. There's no hope and hope.
There is no hope and hope.
Fuck, this thing's empty. Just a second.
Needs more fuel. More fuel for the fire. Fuel fire.
What
you got there?
This is
clearly cola vodka.
Yeah, do you want one?
Yeah.
Okay. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, the distorted vocals.
Distorted vocals, yeah. Yeah, that sucks when your PA can't keep up.
Yeah, I know it was, and it was a shame because
what that means get a bigger PA.
Get a bigger PA. Yeah. What they say about guys with big shoes. Big feet or whatever.
Yeah.
Fuck that one up. Oh fuck. Everyone. Yeah. That's yeah. Where were we? I don't think there's anything else really going on.
Nothing really.
Other than there's websites out there. There's face page. Go and start liking. Find out what some of the local venues are. Like there's the Wise Hall, the Rickshaw, Captain's Cabin,
the
Commodore. Go and like these places on the fucking social medias, and then you can find bands that are going to playing these places. And yeah, the Commodore, yeah, you're gonna get a little bit of a more than like the Rickshaw. You're not gonna get a 35. You're gonna pay $55, $60 for a show.
But still, that's a good price.
Still a good fucking price.
And I don't mind paying $60 for a good show.
But you know what? Also go to fucking live music nights at your fucking your local places.
Yeah, your jam nights. Miguel. Mission.
Yeah,
Captain's Pub.
Captain's Cabin, once a month. I think it was supposed to be tonight.
The second, I thought it was,
or last weekend.
Last week.
Or no, the second's on. Nope. Sorry, I think it's our.
It's on Mondays.
I think the next one is. I think the next one is on the 6th or the 13th of March.
But anyways,
we were gonna use it as a practice night.
I know, we were thinking about it.
Free practice. You don't have to pay for a jam spot.
I know, I was saying, guys, hey, let's go to Mission.
Yeah, go to Mission. Yeah.
We'll bring our shit, get up there. We don't have to bring our fucking
You don't have to bring amps. You don't have to bring a drum set. All you gotta do is bring your fucking guitars
that you like.
Yeah.
And if you're a guitar player, bring your effects pedals.
Yeah, anything like that.
Because we all know guitar players have to have their sound.
Yeah, they have to have their sound.
It was funny last weekend. We didn't have Blaine wasn't there, so we were practicing and we just had everything down low. For the first time ever, I thought I drowned out Vic. First time in like.
Are there live venues in Chilliwack? There's Corky's.
Corky's.
There's the one across the street from your place.
Oh, Jolly Mac.
The Jolly Miller.
Jolly Miller, yeah.
Yeah, Jolly Miller.
They don't have live bands there, do they?
They used to.
I know they have. I know that little marquee up front. They got some guy up there every fucking.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's just. I guess that's just some guy. I've heard them too across the street. It's pretty fucking loud. But I think it's just a guy in a fucking acoustic guitar. To tell you the truth.
Yeah.
But
They used to have live music there all the time.
What about that one by your old place?
Characters.
You remember your old place when we went? Remember we came in. We got that dude beer. And we went up to the fucking dance thing in the fucking street somewhere in Chilliwack, and there's that fucking bar that was by our place. We never another play our first show.
Oh, that place is long gone.
Is it?
Yeah.
Long gone.
Yeah, it's actually a.
Yes, he was. Corky. Corky.
Fucking bad. You always count bad.
Oh, he knew where I was going. I started going Corky.
Yeah, Corky's is where we went and saw that Metallica tribute.
You mean the Metallica cover band?
The Metallica cover band.
I wouldn't, like you said, I wouldn't call them a tribute.
I wouldn't call them a tribute either.
Although they're posting, they're fucking playing everywhere.
They're playing everywhere.
And it's got that fucking bass player with his big fucking shit-eating grin on his face.
The funny thing is, did I tell you that I met a guy that knows him, and he's like, for him, it's just a fucking paycheck. He's more of a hired gun than you fucking ever believe.
Actually, well, really, the only one that looked like, because when we've done this, we've gone through all this. I mean, you're not going to go watch a Kiss tribute band and have four guys standing up. No, you're going to want to see them in
You're not going to see guys like us, like you, looking like you got your glasses on, whatever, and I'm wearing a fucking Slayer fucking...
No, coming up playing a couple Kiss, because that's not a Kiss tribute band.
Ever played nothing but Kiss. That's not a Kiss tribute band.
It's a Kiss cover band.
Yeah.
No, if you're a tribute band, and that's why you're gonna. And I'm using Kiss because it's extreme. You're gonna have the makeup, the boots, the costumes, the blow up, just like the Metallica one. The only one that looked like he really gave a shit was the singer guy.
Yeah.
He really looked like he was trying to.
Yeah, he was trying to get into that head.
He looked like he was trying to be James Hetfield.
Yeah, and that's you know.
And it was hard to see because you got some guy that fucking jacks a bunch of roids up there, fucking sitting there with his fucking face smiling from ear to ear, fucking walking around the whole fucking bar with. No, don't get me wrong. If I had a wicked wireless, I'd do the same thing. But this guy pissed me off. He walked around the whole. Where's our bass player? Oh, he's upstairs fucking around. Let's get back fucking down here so everybody can fucking see. Good dickhead. I did not like.
I didn't like that either.
Although, hang on, let me just say something. If he's watching, these weren't my comments. I've been smoking marijuana tonight. Don't hunt me down and beat me up. He is fucking big though. He is fucking huge.
I love the disclaimer.
I figured YouTube has to have it, and so do I. I'm smoking weed, so this is just a fucking dickhead attitude coming out. Don't beat me up.
Yeah. I must say it doesn't fit with a tribute.
No. And honestly,
and the thing is, as I know he's not watching, I know the rest of them aren't watching, so I'm gonna fucking say it. You know what? I don't even say it to their face.
You know what? I got your back.
I wouldn't even say it to their face.
No,
I would say that you're not a tribute. You're not, because of the fact that
the singer guy was. Whoever
he was.
He was. But the other three.
But then then I think I missed it already. There was a, we were just talking about, we mentioned Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah.
Fleetwood Mac tribute coming to the Chilliwack Center.
Okay.
And because I was having this discussion with Mrs. Aaron, and I'm like, they weren't, and it was like right after. And then all of a sudden it just showed up, and I'm like, this is a tribute. And I showed her a picture of this Fleetwood Mac tribute band. And then I showed her a picture of Fleetwood Mac, and it was like, and she's like, "Oh, I see it now."
Yes.
And I'm like, yes, they do things.
Well,
Alive
they
and
try to
Kissing.
be them. They try to be them.
They try to be them, alive and kissing.
Yeah.
Like you said, you got to put on the fucking makeup. So, was it last week? Yeah, last weekend.
Yeah.
I happened to be downtown. I went to the Fan Expo.
Yeah.
And I'm walking in, and there was a dude dressed like Paul fucking Stanley.
Yeah.
Full fucking makeup. Acoustic guitar, and he's singing I Was Made for Loving You.
Yeah.
It's a good thing that I fucking brought my air guitar because fucking I whipped it out. I forgot to mention this last week's show. I was like, all of a sudden, I'm like, I'm like, all of a sudden, I brought out my air guitar. It's a good thing I fucking brought it with me that day because, yeah. All of a sudden, now we're both going, I was made for loving you.
Yeah, you are.
There's like
that's awesome.
Fucking lineup of fucking people trying to get into this entrance, and this guy's fucking down there doing this, and he was promoting a fucking show for Alive and Kissing.
Oh yeah, right on. Yeah.
And that's what he's doing. He's down there and he's doing that shit, and that's awesome.
That's what you gotta do. You gotta go.
And I was just like, "Fuck, this is awesome!" And I'm like, all of a sudden, he's like, and I'm like, "Fucking, I got right in there with him." I was like, "Fuck, why not?" There
should have been video.
I wish there was, because all of a sudden, like, the Offspring's there, and they're like, "Oh fuck, Dad's at it again." Fuck. But it was good, you know, and that's what you need to see from a tribute.
Yeah, you need to see the band, someone pretending to be the band.
There was, and I think it was at the Wolf Bar on the last weekend on Saturday. It was the only place that didn't shut down on Saturday night. Was a bunch of cover bands, or a bunch of tribute bands. Sorry, there was Calm Like a Bomb, which is Rage Against the Machine, Beat Plow, which is Stone Temple Pilots, I believe.
All right.
And Seafoam Shane, and I know the drummer in that one, and that's a Nirvana tribute. And I've seen the Nirvana tribute one, and they get into it.
Of course they do.
They play they have. He's not left-handed.
But not many people are.
Not many people are, but he still plays a Defender. The bass player looks like Chris Novoselic. Ken doesn't look anything like Dave Grohl, but fuck.
Well, but he's in the back.
But he's there and he's giving it, and he hits fucking hard.
Nice.
Ken Simon fucking hits those fucking drums hard. I played with him years ago, and when we've played a Nirvana song, I've gone deaf from the drummer.
Nice.
He was fucking hitting it that fucking hard. And I know from hearing about it that Dave Grohl hits his fucking drums hard.
That's what I hear as well.
So that's what you need from that shit.
Yeah, you need them out there. You don't want... I have yet to see the Alice Cooper guy. There's only like one guy out there that does Alice Cooper, and I think it was Jay that told me he was fucking awesome. I just didn't Ray something or other. I want to say it's Ray something or other, but Jay said he was pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, I think that would be a good one. I think if I had to pick, let's put that out there. Who would you pick if you were to join a tribute?
A tribute band?
Who would you pick? You go and you learn all the songs, but you got to remember. So that means like let's say you're gonna do
twice a month,
3 to 4 shows a year.
Oh,
you're not gonna do that many shows a year.
A year, 3 to 4 shows a year. Who would I do? I think it'd be fun to do the Murder Dolls. The Murder Dolls after like Women and Children last, where they became a little more. The first one was a little more punk. I'm talking when they came a little more metal. What?
I'm not ready fucking Pat. Fucking someone should start a stoner band called El Capone. Fucking, that was that fucking horse from fucking Hanna-Barbera that fucking put a fucking mask on and hit people with a fucking guitar.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
El Capone.
El Capone.
Oh fuck! You do the murder dolls.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's say market aside. So you do the
Yeah, I think
murder
it'd be
dolls.
fun. I dig all their songs. I'm a fanboy, so I think it'd be fun. I wouldn't do a Kiss or anything like that because it's been done.
It's been done, but I'm just saying. But
For
in-
personal.
in a perfect world, we know that there's no market for murder dolls.
No,
fucking
of
tribute.
course not. Of course not. A Ramones one would be nice.
A Ramones one would be fun. But I'm thinking that Ramones one, you have to live that one. You're not wearing a wig.
No, you don't. You're not.
You're fucking. You have to have that fucking hair.
The Johnny Ramone cut.
You gotta have the Johnny Ramone cut. You have to have the fucking Dee Dee. You have to have the fucking Joey.
The Marquis.
And the Marquis, and you're gonna have to have that fucking hair. You're not wearing a wig.
Well, Johnny Ramone for sure, man.
You have to be
full
in that.
cut and shit. Yeah. You're exactly right.
And you're gonna have that poise. That would honestly, I would say that would be a fucking hard one to pull off.
It would be a hard one, but if you could, it would be awesome.
I think that would be a hard one to pull off.
The look would be harder to pull off than the music.
Oh fuck yeah, that's what I mean. The look would be harder to pull off to be an actual real tribute. I think that would be a hard one. I think for pulling it off with the looks being harder, I think the Beatles would be a harder one to pull off with the looks than
because I think our Beatles tribute bands.
There is some I've seen. I know there's one in Vancouver, and I'm gonna say 10-ish years ago, they were looking for a Paul McCartney, and I thought about it.
Yeah.
And I was just like, They really wanted left-handed, though.
Of course they did. And they're going for authenticity.
They really wanted that, and I was like, And then I'm thinking, I think it would turn into the whole Jason Newsted and Metallica. I think where you're the fanboy, joining the actual band. Like, I think when that thing is over or whatever, are you still going to be a fan after?
True that. I guess because you're playing it all the time. Hard to say.
But you're not, like, a lot of tribute bands, like I know from knowing Ken and Seafoam Shane, they play like 3-4 shows a year.
Yeah.
You know, and it's one of these things where they practice because it's Nirvana. They listen to the songs all the time. They practice for 2 or 3 hours a week before the show.
Yeah.
And then they go out and do it. But he's a huge fan.
But I get that. But also too, you gotta get the look, and you gotta get the show, the stage presence.
They have I think they have the stage presence. So,
but not the stage presence of you. The stage presence of the band.
Yeah.
Let's say like Nirvana. They gotta have that stage presence.
If I had to pick one though, I think I could probably, without a doubt, where I would not get tired of it, I would do a fucking Slayer. I would.
I'm sure there's a few Slayer cover bands out there.
I haven't seen any in the Vancouver area.
Oh, I'm not saying in the Vancouver. I'm sure there's.
I'm pretty sure there's
in
some
North America. I'm sure
there's some out there.
Who knows? There's probably one being created in a basement right now.
The Murder Dolls tribute band called themselves the Chuckies.
The Chuckies.
Murder Doll. Because there was somebody that I knew that was trying to start a Sepultura one.
Yeah.
And they were toying with the name, and I'm like, is there a market for that? Like, I would go out and practice with them, but we talked about this guy before, and he's just looking for the monies, and he's looking for that shit.
We ain't gonna pay you to come play drums, but we ain't getting paid ourselves.
Yeah, I know. There's only one place that you get paid, And like honestly, unless you really want to get paid and do it, I really don't see any point in doing it. Like if you, and that's
No.
playing the Roxy.
Oh yeah, you don't get paid for playing the fucking rocks here, but you don't get paid. They'll give you a fucking beer.
I've seen guys get paid there because of the fact that, well, if you play on the weekend, if you play during the week,
yeah, well, no one shows up,
and no one shows up. But if you're playing there on a Saturday night and you're the headliner,
oh yeah, you'll get paid because you got people coming in.
Because you got people trying to beat the door, and they'll be there at 9:00 when you go on, and then you get your cut from the fucking bar.
Yeah.
And yeah, you'll get paid.
Well, I remember we did, remember Piccadilly, the Pick?
Yeah.
Well, it turned into a bar called the Tunnel. I remember we played there. We played the Tunnel.
Okay,
And I just got a wireless system. And that was awesome. And we played the Tunnel, and we had it fucking packed, man. It was fucking packed. I'm walking on fucking tables. The bartenders yelling at me to get off. I'm not fucking here. I'm walking on fucking tables. And it was packed, so fucking Clyde comes up to us after and says, "You guys want to play the Roxy?" Like, yeah, sure. So, yeah, come.
Yeah, you paid what, Wednesday night?
Yeah, no, come here. It's a Tuesday. Yeah, Wednesday or Tuesday. Here, come in. It's a Tuesday. Okay, so we come in, and he's like, "Where is everybody? Where the fuck's everybody? Where's all you? We're from fucking Abbotsford. What do you think everybody's coming in here, going to come down here to watch us play on a fucking work day? I wouldn't come see us play on a fucking work day.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even fucking be here." And then fucking, we did our thing. We wrecked the wall. We bricked on the back. We fucking, we put up the Never Another band there. We pulled it up, and when the bricks came off with it. Oops.
Yeah.
And Clyde bought us all a fucking picture, like, between the whole fucking band. Like, you fucking cheap prick.
Yeah. No. Yeah, the only way you're ever going to make any money at the Roxy is if you play on a fucking Saturday night.
You're the headliner.
And you're the headliner because you got people coming in to beat the fucking lineup and all that shit.
That's right.
And they come in and you get, because I've seen Just Off the Grid.
Yep.
They did it on a Saturday night, and then you're like, they were 9:00 to 9:45.
Yeah.
Off the stage, and clear your shit out, and then the house band's on at 10. And it was like, boom, right at 10. But it was good to see those guys playing and people actually liking what they heard and then getting up on the fucking dance floor and dancing to it.
Yeah.
Because of the fact that they were there. That's all I gotta say. Fuck, whatever.
But yeah, the Roxy is not a place to fucking play.
It is what it isn't.
It is what. I remember fucking walking in a bar and seeing everybody fucking standing covered in fucking blood while fucking everybody's all standing there at the Roxy trying to get in. Fucking looking at me and my brother like we just beat the shit out of each other, covered in blood and whatever fucking other bodily fluid was spewing upon us on that fucking show. And they're all sitting there, everybody's all sitting there all dressed up. We walked by. Where's you standing here?
No, that was me.
Oh, that was you.
That was you. That was me, and I was like on the fucking. I was on Granville going like, this fuck, yeah, you're a drunk asshole.
Oh, we were with the Flash.
We were going to probably a fucking strip club from somewhere to another place, whatever.
I think we were going to the Flash.
Probably, and I was just like, I think we went to a show at the Commodore.
Yeah.
Who it was, I don't know, cannot remember.
It was hockey night.
No, it wasn't that night. But it was, might have been Guar. And then I'm on.
No, because I didn't see Guar until many years later.
I'm trying to think of who we went
and saw. It had to have been the Flash. Because we had to.
No, we went and saw somebody at the Commodore, though. We wouldn't have been on Granville if we weren't there, if it wasn't the Commodore.
No, but we would have went to. We probably would have went somewhere else and then said, "Hey, let's go to the Flash." We always hit the Flash when we were downtown. No matter what, we always made it a point to go there.
No, but we were probably at the Commodore that night.
You think? You don't think we saw something somewhere else?
No, I think we went and saw somebody.
I'm sure we went and saw somebody too. That wasn't WrestleMania, was it?
No, it wasn't that one. That was at the Marble Arch.
Yeah, and then we walked across town to go to the Flash. And we hit the other one because Ramen wanted to go in there because the tiger was there.
The tiger, yeah.
But there was no white tiger and all a bunch of old cougs. Old cougs with stretch marks.
I just remember that white chick coming out and I just like fucking yelled at you. Dude, it's your mom. And fuck, she was so fucking angry. I didn't know it was so loud.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. I remember. I think we left pretty abruptly from that bar, if I remember correctly.
I don't think we even finished. I don't think we even ordered a drink.
We did. I don't think we finished it, which is not like us.
No.
Because I know the Romulan was there. I'm not sure who. I think that was just me, you, and the Romulan.
Yeah.
Because we went to see WrestleMania 10.
That was. I hate to say it. I don't even know what WrestleMania they are in now.
I have no idea either.
I can say that was probably like a fucking. I think my life peaked that day.
Yeah, it was a fun day.
It was just like there was like WrestleMania was on. There was a couple of hockey games going at the same time.
Naked women bringing you fucking.
They were bringing me food and drink, and there's a fucking naked woman on the fucking stage.
How bad can you get?
I was like, "Fuck, this is it."
Too bad it's so fucking expensive.
I was young and had disposable income. I didn't fucking care.
Yeah, we all did. And that's why I went to the Flash, because it was cheaper too.
Yeah.
And the girls were a little skankier and they talked to you a little more. Like the one that wanted to come fucking.
Yeah, that one will.
Fucking drunk. It was like, boom. That was it right there. Like, you fucker.
Yeah. It's never gonna. Yeah, that was a good night. Dude.
I remember fucking driving home with you too in your little fucking Horizon one night. And you're driving, and all of a sudden we're going up the wrong way straight. And you're like, "Here, hold the wheel for a second." And you fucking leaned out the window and started doing something. While you're driving down the wrong way. It's like, dude, we gotta get off this fucking street. That's okay. We're turning up here, and you turn back onto the right street. It's like, oh, well, that's a good thing.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, we were pretty liquored up.
Oh fuck.
Oh, the shit you do nowadays, if you did the shit, I know, you get so much shit.
I know. And that came up. I was talking to the other Electrojets, and we're talking about fucking shows and shit like that. And it was, I started bringing up the, can't remember who fucking played it. It was that one on, it happened out in Abbotsford at the Eagles Hall. Never Another played, and
Dirty Audio Machine.
Dirty Audio Machine played, and Steve was mentioning the fact that because of people drinking in the parking lot, they were threatening to fine him, and basically, and at the same time, also said that he's never going to be able to book a show.
Well, no, well, you can't. I mean, you can't be out drinking. Odds are it was an all age. You know,
it wasn't all ages.
So odds are it was underage drinking in the parking lot. Which I would be guessing, because if it was any other fucking, if it was me or you or someone who can drink, we'd be fucking drinking wherever the fuck we want, not in the parking lot.
Oh fuck! I've become a fucking.
We've drank it. We've had our time.
I've become an artist at fucking hiding my fucking.
That's
drink.
right. We've had our time in the parking lot. We're old. We drink where we want.
Yeah.
So odds are it was underage drinking.
Yeah.
And and he's the promoter, so he's responsible for it.
Yeah, and that's the world that we live in now, and
the kids don't care. I really, and honestly, all defense too.
If I was a fucking kid, I wouldn't have fucking
cared either. Fuck no.
If I didn't know
who it was. Yeah.
If I did know who it was, I would have still done it, but I would have hidden it.
That's right. Now let's look at that fucking. Let's think back a long time ago to that fucking show that the idiots played where we swung off the fucking.
Okay, the New York Theater. I love playing the New York Theater.
That was fun.
Because New York Theater, I was on the same stage as everybody else at fuck.
Was that the New
We're
York?
talking DOA, Black Flag, Metallica.
I thought that was in Langley at some fucking.
No, that was the New York Theater. We got wind of this thing at the New York Theater. Somebody had rented it, and they said, everybody come down everybody's gonna get a half hour, blah blah blah, and you were getting antsy,
Yeah.
and you're like, let's go on now, and I'm like, no, not yet. And he's like, let's go on now, and I'm like, no, not yet. I was just like, it was like, I don't know. The universe was talking to me, and it's telling me, and Rolly's there, and it was just like,
rolling the drum.
and then there was a band that had Drew Harker, Georgia, and I couldn't remember who fucking
10
played it.
feet tall.
Nope. Georgia played bass.
Yeah.
Harker,
Oh, it's
Drew Harker was in the band with her.
Yeah.
And I can't remember who's fucking playing drums. I don't know if it was Harker that was playing drums
Alex.
or Alex was playing drums.
I think it was Alex Angel.
Alex Angel. Yeah, it was the three of them. They played right before us. And the only reason I remember that is because I forgot to bring a fucking cord for my for my bass. And yeah, we go out there and stole the fucking show.
Well, we fucking ended the show.
And we ended the fucking show too.
We fucking ended it. But then again, but that's bringing me to the point was, how old were we then? That we did
19.
That's right. So now look at and now fast forward 2 years later. Think of that guy that put on the show that's now thinking, holy fuck, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? These fucking people.
Yeah, exactly. It's not our fault.
That's not right. No, someone told us to.
No. The shit that went down was not our fault. It was the dude that fucking threw the beer bottle at you.
Yeah, I know. I remember that guy. You fucking.
It's his fucking fault. It's not our fault.
It's not. Yeah, I guess not.
It's his fault. He threw the beer bottle. My reaction was because I had the quick clips on my fucking bass. I fucking
clipped them off.
I fucking threw it, hit both of them at the same time. My fucking bass falls to the fucking floor. I didn't care if it fucking broke that day.
That's a show.
But the stage is what, fucking 6 feet high, 7 feet high, or something
that was
like that.
big, man.
All I know is that I went fucking running off. I went to the fucking flying clothesline off the fucking stage.
Yeah.
As you're like, what the fuck just happened to me? The next thing I know, fucking, I don't know why he did this, but for some reason, a guy that we're not going to name by fucking first or last name, but we're going to call him the Romulan. For some reason, he's got rivets fucking in the front of his steel toe boots.
I asked him about that. You know why he had them?
What?
Because they fucking hurt. That's what he told me. Because they hurt. Okay.
All I remember is that he fucking gave the boots to somebody with those things. I don't know what you did after I fucking jumped off the fucking stage.
I think I grabbed your bass. I want to say I grabbed your bass, and me and Rolly just kind of got our fucking asses off. Because some guy was swinging on the fucking curtains.
We're not going to call him Drew Harker.
We're not going to. Was it Drew?
I think it was.
And some ass clown was running around with a fucking fire extinguisher going off.
I don't know who that was.
That was that night with the fire extinguisher, right? Yeah.
That was at the almighty famous
New York
Theater.
I thought it was Atlantic for some, but then I remember you thinking you said, I think we should get out of here now.
Yeah, as soon as the fire extinguisher went off, I was like, okay.
Yeah, the fire extinguisher was time. That was when we drew the line.
Was there a cartoon you watched as a child that you thought sounded heavy that you got into heavier music?
No. It wasn't. I never.
I can think back and I can say, you know what could have really had it, and I would say is the. I'm gonna pull it up as the show's ending.
No, I don't think there was a TV show that got me music. What got me into music was that fucking pedophile Elvis Presley. I thought, oh, this is awesome. And that got me into music.
I think this song could have been heavy.
Kind of James Bond feel to it.
Yeah, but I think it could have been heavy. As soon as he said that, I thought of this.
Yeah, good.
There's
Crashing through the sky comes a fearful cry. Cobra.
it could be.
Put that
You
in.
drop that down to fucking. You drop C on that. Oh, yeah, you can hear it. It's got that fucking with the two vocals on it.
Well, the one voice up there.
Yeah, it's got that cradle of filth type. You know,
I can hear it.
and then it totally picks up.
The good guys win.
Yeah, and then the good guys win. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think that popped into my head.
That's a good one. I never watched.
Hold on. Cold Slither. I would have to find that. Yeah, there was Cold Slither was that was Zartan in disguise as a heavy metal punk band.
Was it?
Yeah, and they called themselves Cold Slither. Let's see if we can find that real quick here. I can't remember that one.
There is.
Cold Slither song. Cold Slither music video.
Action! We're Cold Slither, you'll be joining us soon. A band of vipers playing our tune. With an iron fist and a reptile hiss, we shall rule.
There's Spinal Tap.
We're tired of words, we've heard it before. We're not gonna play the game no more. Don't tell us what's right, don't tell us what's wrong. Too late to resist, cause Cobra is wrong.
Yeah, I agree.
We're Cold Slither, heavy metal machine.
Yeah, very, very Spinal Tappy. Yeah,
Just because you look at it, just I just saw the characters with the, and they even look very Spinal Tap.
Yeah, it was very. Yeah, we are Cold Slither. You'll be joining us soon. Yeah, I can say that it was very. Yeah, that could have been heavy.
Yeah, but back in the day though, that was pretty.
Yeah,
Pretty
in
heavy.
the early '80s. Yeah, that's pretty heavy for it.
It's pretty on the edge.
Yeah, there wasn't too many guys that were in the early '80s that were dropping.
No.
You know, you heard about them. I remember. What was the name of that band? I'm trying to think of them. Chick playing bass with them. Fuck, it starts with a B, and I can't even think of who it is now.
With a B. Instead of a B, a chick played bass.
Yeah, in the '80s.
They inspired in background tunes with the dark acid jazz.
Oh yeah, well fuck, that's a whole other trip within itself. Pat.
That's a whole show by itself.
That was,
Started with not the Cramps.
no, it was a death metal band.
Oh. We're fact checking. Bolt Thrower.
Yes, it was Bolt Thrower. Yeah, it was. So I remember hearing in 1990, 1991 or whatever, Bolt Thrower tuning down to C and B, and you're like, what?
Yeah, wow.
It's like, is that possible?
But it is.
I'm like, fuck, what the fuck? I didn't understand it.
But now
Oh fuck, now I get it.
we love C.
Yeah, dropping down to C and C sharp, doing those, the drop and just C sharp standard, things like that. It's not even a question to me now.
No.
And I
It kind
understand
of has
it
to
now.
be. You kind of have to nowadays.
And I understand it. Where one, it makes it heavier. Two, it brings your vocals up.
Mhm.
Like the lower the strings go, the higher the voice sounds. And I learned that from Jeremy from Twisted Mickey.
Mhm.
He told me about that, and I was just like, "Fuck, that makes sense." I was like, mind blown. He's like, "Yeah, if you just do like the standard," he's like, he was a hairband metal guy,
Yeah,
but he's like,
I remember Twisted Nick.
yeah, and he's like, we don't even play in E. Like all those songs were in E.
Yeah.
Like all those Poison songs, everything like that, they're all in E. Goes we
Yeah,
drop,
me too.
yeah, goes we put it down to like D flat, D, and he goes because it brought my voice up. And I was
That's
like,
right.
fuck, are you fucking serious? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, yeah. I was just like, that is fucking awesome. I was like, I learned something today.
There you go.
Fuck, I learned that my drink is empty. Okay. Anyways,
Anyway,
fucking
we're talking overtime.
we went into overtime.
You
yet
guys
again.
owe you guys owe us time and a half.
Yeah, time and a half now. Not bad for a fucking. I think it was a pretty good show.
Yeah, we did all right.
You know,
Yeah.
I got my fucking little rant off about fucking don't. I'm still torn. I might end up being a hypocrite and end up going to that show. I don't know yet.
But you know what? This well, look at Kiss's one when they came back. I wasn't even gonna go because the fucking price was too much. Then the old lady went on like the day of the fucking show, and boom, the tickets dropped to a reasonable price.
I bought mine. That's a funny thing. I said that too. I bought mine through a resale. I think I bought it through StubHub,
Mhm.
and I paid 2 for 1.
Nice.
I
And
think
you weren't gonna get it till I fucking told you. You said, "Are you gonna go?" I said, "The old lady." That's funny enough. The old lady just got tickets.
Yeah,
And
and
you're
so it's thinking it's like I'm thinking so day of show. I'm thinking it's like 3 o'clock. I'm still at work. I was planning on putting in a couple extra hours or whatever that day, and then all of a sudden you're like, I'm going, and I went online while I'm fucking working at the same time, and I'm like, I found tickets for like $45 each, where they were 90.
$90 for the nosebleeds.
Yeah, and I'm like, fuck, whatever, I'm buying them. And it took me and one of the Offspring, and we went. Walking sitting right behind me, he's fucking Jay saw him, and he's like, "How much you pay for your tickets?" And I'm like, "Dude, I bought them today." And he's like, "Fuck, I bought mine when they first came out, and I paid." And he's like, so he's got him, Hannah, and the kid, and they're like $90 each, and I'm like, "Fuck, that sucks."
Yeah, I refuse to pay $90 and sit up there.
Yeah, that's just it. Like I couldn't do, even though I knew that it was very intimate. When you went and saw Kiss in Abbotsford,
Oh yeah, I was from. Yeah, it was a smaller one. It was
like-
actually.
and it was like $100-something for that show, and I was just like, "Oh man," I'm like,
But we were on the side of the stage and we were in the red seat, so it was a decent seat.
but it's still a decent seat. It's not a big arena, right?
It's not a big arena. But yeah, you're right. And $100, I'm like, fuck, whatever.
And the fact that I've seen them so many times before,
Correct.
that I was really torn in that whole thing. So I did skip that one.
I was about to skip it too because the one me and my brother saw before it with at the fucking at GM place, and we weren't very happy with. That was the Crazy Bitch show we had where they were opening.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't go to that one.
Yeah, well, me and my brother went to it. We were like, yeah, this is not very good, this show. Maybe it was they looked tired. I don't know, but it just wasn't very good. But then we went to Abbotsford, and it was a good one. So I guess
There was another one that we both missed, where Kiss played on a long weekend.
Yeah, they pulled everybody down.
They pulled everybody and there was like the cheap tickets for like $20, and then nobody showed up, and then they called it fire safety and all this other shit that they were gonna put everybody together. And so they're like, so basically they're going into the cheap seats and saying to everybody, it's first come, first serve.
You're getting upgraded.
You're getting upgraded. It's first come, first serve. And fucking everybody was just basically running down
to the floor. Yeah. That's the one we missed. Yeah.
Yeah. And because I know somebody that went, and I asked them, I'm like, hey, how was the show? And they were like, yeah, I paid $20 for my seat. And then they came by and they told me to fucking first come, first serve. And I was like, fuck's sake. I have $20.
I had $20 too.
But I was just like, how many times are you going to see them do a farewell show?
That's right. Anyhow,
yeah,
overtime.
Yeah, somebody owes me.
Like, thumbs up, subscribe, and whatever else you have to fucking do on there.
Yeah, it's always a good time when you come by here. Fucking Pat needs some backup.
Pat needs some company. We need some more company out in the comments there.
Yeah. And if you watch this later, fucking make a comment.
Make a comment. Say something. Tell us how much you hate us. Tell us how much you like us. I don't know what you like. Tell us. Let us know.
If you have an idea that if you want to see us give an opinion on something, 2 minutes to overtime.
19 minutes to overtime. 20 minutes to overtime.
Yeah, if there's an idea or something that you have a question about, a topic, what we think about, whatever.
If you want a topic, send a topic, join in on it. Say, hey, talk about this. And then you know what? Pop up into the comments right there and fucking join Pat.
Yeah, because, I am, at the end of the show now, I am Aaron. I am the self-proclaimed musicist. I have heard a lot of shit, and I will say that I've heard it before, and I'll find out where I heard it before.
And I'm Big Daddy Cool, and the bullshit he's probably heard came from my mouth. And you'll hear it again.
Yeah. And so we'll give it to you. And so yeah, tell us what you want to hear about any fucking genre. It doesn't have to be fucking metal. It doesn't have to be the hair metal. It doesn't have to be the fucking
thrash. It doesn't have to
anything.
be. It could be Rita fucking McNeil. Rita fucking McNeil. Just comment and say something.
Yeah. Yeah. Just comment and tell us if we haven't. Hey, have you heard this before? I'm gonna probably go and listen to some Golders because of the fact that fucking Pat brought it up. I'm slightly intoxicated. I probably won't remember it.
Probably not, but I'm gonna go home and get stoned so I don't remember what we just did tonight. I've come down.
You know that we're okay. We are now from my count, at 10 months.
He's pregnant, folks. 10 months.
Yeah, we're now at 10 months, so we're closing in on a year.
We gotta do something special for the fucking year.
Okay.
Put
it this way.
Is it a year since we first tried to get this thing going, or is it a year since we've actually been doing it? Because we did the fucking couple, remember?
Yeah, we did. No, it was sometime in April.
The lost episodes.
It was sometime in April. So let's just say sometime in April. We're closing in on 10 months now. We're closing in on 11, actually. Have you watched an episode yet?
No.
Me neither.
No. I honestly, when it first started, I was kind of thinking, oh, this would be cool. I watched like a couple minutes of it. I like pretty much everybody else out there.
We were getting back then, people were watching it, but I think they got tired of us.
I think they did too.
Other people have been coming in, and they do watch it later.
I know
we make sure that we post it later on the different socials.
But you said you can't post it right away though.
Yeah, and because I have to put in the disclaimers and all this other shit, people don't want to hear this. But
you're gonna, because this is why.
Yeah, because of what happens is then I was like, I accidentally left it running a couple weeks ago, and then I tried to edit it out, and then I forgot to fucking put the disclaimers in, and then all of a sudden Ice-T wants to sue me.
Of course he does.
It's like, Ice-T, listen, You're gonna get in line. You're right behind Sony,
Right behind Sony.
but we're gonna get to you. All right.
We'll take care of you.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
yeah,
We'll pad your bank account.
yeah. You're next in line.
Whatever Sony doesn't get, I'm sure we'll give to you.
Yeah, exactly. And the rest of the body count.
They're hired guns.
Yeah, exactly. They're just
Come on, man. It's just iced tea.
yeah, it's iced tea. Yeah. So like, subscribe, notification bell. Pat does it because as soon as we fucking say the show's fucking Pat's here, he's like, cheers. And I'm like, yay, Pat's here.
Yeah, if it, honestly, man, if Patty fucking signed in with the first fucking minute, I start getting heart palpitations.
Oh fuck!
Anxiety.
Yeah,
It's
my
like-
anxiety level goes fucking up, and
It's,
I'm
it's like doing the show without a safety net.
oh fuck yeah, I wouldn't do it without safety net.
That's why Pat's there. Sometimes Pat ain't here because sometimes we do it a different day once in a while.
Yeah,
And Pat ain't here, and that's when we go out on our limb. And those are not one of our better shows because it's always nice to have Pat here.
I know there was. We had some connection problems last week,
Oh yeah, connection
and
problems.
then Pat wasn't here, and fuck, I was like,
It was the universe saying "fuck, dudes."
it
Anyway,
ended up being a good show.
yeah, it was. It all turns out might start off rough, but it ends out.
Oh, worst venue you played at? Where's the worst venue you played at other than you said the Roxy on a Tuesday?
No, that's not the worst venue I played at. It was some fucking. There was some fucking studio or something that we played at with Never Another. We didn't go on to like fucking 2 a.m. and shit. That was fucking terrible. And we played it with remember that fucking band with the chick? We played with her a lot. We played with them a lot. Dusty, yeah, Dusty.
Oh, what was the name of her band? I can't remember now.
Kill Matilda.
Kill
There it
Matilda,
is.
that's right.
We played a lot with them. And yeah, we played with them that night. We didn't get on because the openers didn't want to go on at 9 o'clock. They wanted to wait till 10. And so whoever was putting it on said okay for some reason instead of get your fucking lazy rock star asses out there. And fucking, of course you're sitting there, you worked all fucking day and now you're sitting there drinking all fucking night. By the time you get on, because we got on, Rick was so fucking drunk. He's like, my guitar isn't working. Dude, you gotta plug it in, man.
I met that guy. Not Rick, but it was another guy. Yeah, no, I would have to say I got to almost say Gators.
Yeah?
I would know. I was hurt. I don't know. Never.
No, the only one I could think of, the only one I could
Where was that one?
Or I don't know, some Vancouver and some East Van fucking loft or something. And it was.
I
it was
thought
like a
one of the
recording
worst.
studio.
I honestly, and I would say one of the worst times I saw Never Another play when you were with them was at what was that one that was underneath the patella?
Oh, the old strip bar.
Yeah,
Oh, the Dell.
the Dell.
I think it was the Dell.
I thought that was a fucking lousy fucking show.
Was it?
I thought it was. I don't know. That's just me.
Uh,
But then there's been other times where I've seen you guys play, and I've seen you guys play at Brothers, and
yeah, the bowling alley was one of them pretty bad.
they were bad, but I swear the fucking sound was fucking awesome. You guys played fucking awesome that night. I'm trying to think about.
Yeah, I'd have to say the bowling alley.
I played with a cover band about 5-6 years ago at a Legion.
Oh, Legion, yeah. Oh,
It
the
was
Metallica
fucking-
guys are playing the Legion in Aldergrove.
Yeah, I saw that.
How old are you?
I'm like,
Like fucking polka.
yeah, exactly. Anyways,
Anymore.
yeah.
So now that you all have your extended
Like,
shit,
subscribe, notifications,
blah blah blah.
and leave a comment. Tell us what you want to hear.
Yeah. Say
You know?
something.
Tell us that you watched it or that you get through it. Anyways,
You watch it, you watch a part of it, you don't watch a part of it, you like this, you don't like that.
we'll
Say
also
something.
we'll also post this shit too. But if there's something that you want to see us
Talk
actually
about.
talk about, bring it up. Like, okay,
Or if there's a fucking music video you think we should see, fucking leave a link in somewhere. Leave a link in the
or
comments.
just leave, yeah. because of the fact that we did bring up like not really fans of. We brought up Pink.
Right.
That they were asking. I don't know what the tickets for the Depeche Mode show is, but
Nor do I
the
care.
fact that I saw that Pink was charging fucking $1,200 for a front row, and I'm like, what the fuck for? What are you gonna get out of that?
Well, she's gonna get $1,200.
She's gonna get $1,200, and you're gonna get fucking nothing.
You're gonna get up close.
And because of the fact that I don't want to get all political.
Anyways,
shit.
we're not getting into this.
Yeah.
This is getting off. He's going off. We got.
I'm gonna go off on
We
some
gotta
sort
go
of
get him
fucking-
some medication.
I'm gonna go off on some.
We gotta get him
fucking
some medication, cool him down.
So, all right, tune in next week. We're gonna have a fucking another show. We'll have some fucking shit, and
We'll try to think of some lists too. Those are fun to do.
yeah, we should bring up another list. I was
Bring
thinking
up-
about that before we start. Cheers, Pat.
Cheers, Pat. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for second bye, Pat. Just remember, Pat. There's no hope and hope.
There's no hope and hope.